Youth football is back, and that means we got to get back in shape. So today I'm going to show you guys 3 conditioning drills that you guys can do for your youth tackle teams to get back in shape and back into the swing of things for football season. But before we get started, if you guys want to become better football players and better athletes in general, hit that subscribe button because that's what all my videos are about. And let's get better today. I'm Jacob Capizzuto, and I'm the owner and trainer at Cab Training, and I've encountered hundreds of youth athletes who have a varying degree of conditioning levels, and some teams handle conditioning very well, other teams handle it in a very archaic way, and in this video I want to show you guys what I've experienced to be the best conditioning drills to get you in shape for football performance. So let's get into drill number 1. Drill number 1, short sprints. Emphasis on the short. When I was in football, we ran long sprints. We ran the length of the field. We ran 400 yards straight. We would run miles. We would run distances that do not reflect the distances that you run on the football field. And that's what we really ultimately need to do. If you want a fast, explosive team off the line, you need to have your team running short distances. So with these short sprints, you guys are going to work on acceleration. You're going to work on the energy systems that are in play during a football game. That short, explosive, anaerobic energy systems that are really going to help them be the right type of player on the field. Endurance is great, but we can work endurance with the amount of sprints we do on short sprints. So for short sprints, I'm thinking anywhere between 10 and 25 yards. And you could do anywhere between 10 and 20 of these sprints with a 25 to 45 second rest time. Before we move on to drill number 2, stay tuned to the very end of this video because I'm going to be presenting a key tip on where to put conditioning in your practice plan and how to implement it with your athletes. Stay tuned to the very end of this video. Really shouldn't call these drills, but I'm gonna call it drill number 2, and this one is called 25 down, 25 back. And just like how it is, it's 25 yards down, 25 yards back to the starting line. And so this is a great drill to couple with the shorter sprints. So let's just say you guys practice twice a week. One practice, you guys do the short sprints. The other practice, you do 25 down, 25 back. And that'll help you with that endurance. If you're really shooting for endurance and that fourth quarter and adding that volume onto those legs so they can hang in there, 25 down, 25 back is really, really good. I would do no more than 12 to 15 of these for your conditioning sessions during practice. But again, since you're running a longer distance, you can get a slightly longer rest time, 45 seconds to a minute rest time here. And again, you can be very strict about this and make sure they all touch the line and make sure that they are all sprinting through the finish line when they're finishing this one. But with it being 50 yards of total volume, make sure that they're going absolutely their hardest so that you guys can get the best bang for your buck here with this one. Drill number 3 is game time conditioning. And this is one of the best conditioning practices that I had ever participated in. And so with game time conditioning, you're going to do 4 different exercises, and each exercise counts as a play. And so what we're doing here is we're trying to mimic the intensity for the amount of time that it takes to do a play in a game, and we do it by doing 4 different exercises. You could either do a 40, a 5-10-5 agility ladder, which I will show you in a video overlaid on this, 4 push-ups, and 3 burpees. And so all those are taking between 5 and 8 seconds to complete, which is the length of an actual football play. And then to think about how many plays are in a game, the average number of plays in a football game is about 120. So you can work all the way up to 120 plays of game time conditioning. That means doing any combination of those 4 exercises 120 times. What this is really, really good at doing is mimicking the pace of a game. If you can get the rest time right and the intensity and the effort right on this drill, you can really get the effect of what a game is supposed to be. With this one, I want you guys to try and progress from, let's just say 10 plays to 15, then to 30, and then maybe partway through the season, you're at 60 plays, or right before season, you're at 60 plays. And then at some point, maybe right before season, maybe a couple weeks before the season starts, you hit 120 plays. and then you really got that conditioning level going. It's almost better than running and doing needless gassers and stuff like that. All this stuff is designed to be better than gassers. So where do you put conditioning in your practices? When I was playing, conditioning was always at the very beginning of practice, and we were all dead and sweaty and tired, and we couldn't learn our plays correctly, and we couldn't learn new concepts correctly. Studies have shown that conditioning at the end of a practice rather than the beginning of practice allows for players to learn new concepts, learn new schemes and plays better than when conditioning is at the beginning of practice. So try to put conditioning at the very end of practice so you guys can get the positive effects of conditioning, as well as allow the kids and allow your players to learn as well as they possibly can each practice. That's going to do it for this video, guys. If you guys got a lot of value out of this and you guys are going to implement these conditioning tips and drills into your practice plans, hit that like button so more coaches, parents, players will see this stuff and get some value out of it as well. I'm only here to get everybody better, so I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want more drills, tips, and ways to navigate football and training, and let's get better today.